Well, we're gonna make some Bombay style shrimp curry, and here are some of the ingredients we need. Maybe we'll pull in some more stuff as we need. Gotta start with real ripe tomatoes, maybe good onion. I'm gonna throw in a couple of sticks of lemongrass, just to give it a little bit more lemony flavor. So let's get started. So I have some I think this is called large, extra large, or jumbo shrimp or something. I don't know, maybe 10-15 shrimps. So you can add more or less whatever you want, and let's see what we can do with it. And look here, failure is not an option, so it's gonna be tasty. I also got some of the Indian curry leaf, or curry patta. That's what it's called. This is the real thing. Grows in my backyard, so I'll be putting most of these also. Well, here I am finally chopping a very ripe tomato. So here it is, kind of diced or chopped or whatever you want to call it. And here are some more ingredients, a little bit of cardamom and cinnamon stick. And here is some cumin, whole cumin, and some mustard seeds. So we got a hot pan now, and we're gonna throw in some mustard seeds and throw in some cumin seeds, or whatever. As soon as that is happening, it's hard to hold the camera and do the cooking. And then we're gonna throw in some cardamom. Everything is sizzling. And throw in some, those are the curry leaves. Sounds pretty good. And we gotta keep on stirring a bit so it doesn't burn. Next we're gonna put in all of these tomatoes that we have cut. So there's the tomato inside now. The sizzle has kind of calmed down, and we will add the rest of the spices. Okay, next thing we're gonna put is this is turmeric powder. This is chili powder. I'll make it hot. That's cumin. Coriander. Paprika for added color. And we're gonna just stir. One thing I did forget was a little bit, maybe quarter of a finely chopped onion. So I put that in too. I forgot that. So do that before you put in the tomatoes. So just fry it lightly, maybe a couple of minutes, and then add the rest of the ingredients. And then keep on stirring. Phone ringing, be right back. As you can see, it looks pretty nice, and while this thing is cooking, I'll throw in some green chilies. And get a little more spicy and a different flavor from green chilies. So let it cook for a little while. Well, one of the better tasting coconut milk that I found, I'm not advertising for that, but it was Savoy. And I tell you, it was really good. So I may use this instead of the one I opened before. So this thing's really nice and creamy, and it's beautiful. Yummy. Well, I'm going to add some ginger and garlic in it. I don't know, maybe about this much. A little bit of ginger. That is kind of put it in a grinder, the ginger and also the garlic, both of them. Put that in there, stir it up, see, this thing is simmering nicely and looking good too. I'll take a closer look and show you. And here it is simmering, as you can see, lightly. What we're gonna do is let the spices cook just a little bit for a couple of minutes, and then go ahead and add the shrimp in it. Also, one thing I wanted to let you know, in this shrimp I had added a little bit of salt to it, so it's marinating maybe, I don't know, 15-20 minutes with a little bit of salt in it. I also added salt in this. Again, salt to taste, so it's up to you how much to add. Okay, the shrimps are now in the curry. The thing is, most of the time we do not cook the shrimp with the tail on, so I kind of removed the tail right now. And because the shrimps are going to cook for a while, the tail might fall off, and in the curry, then when you eat with the rice or anything, the tail might just come in your mouth, so we don't want that. So let's cook. You can also, like I said, I'm just going to add some lemongrass, but you got to bruise the lemongrass and then put it in so the flavor comes out of it. One got away, but I'll get him. So here it is cooking. I put those 2 sticks of lemongrass in there, and hopefully it'll give out some little bit of like a Thai type of flavor in it, a lemony flavor. And now I gotta let it cook now so the shrimp can get nice and tender. We're gonna start adding some coconut milk. Again, gotta add a little bit of time to see. Don't overboil it, otherwise that coconut milk might separate and might ruin your cooking. So after putting the coconut milk in it, I stirred it, tasted it, made sure the salt was correct, and this is the end result. God, I need to have some better lighting. But anyway, that's the end of the cooking of the Bombay style shrimp curry. You can add crabs to it if you want, or any kind of other food. Take care. I've added some bell pepper for garnish, and here it is, the Bombay style shrimp curry.